I am back with another sell through Sunday video. So if you want to see what's sold from our challenge, stay tuned.
Queens Resale, let me set the scene. We hustle hard, stacking green, living out the dream. From clothes and kicks, we got that vintage flair. You name it, we got it. All the styles you want to wear.
Hi friends, it's Stephanie with Queens Resale, and if you are new here, welcome. I am a full-time reseller. What that means is that I flip pre-owned clothing, shoes, accessories online on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop. So this is our third video and our sell-through Sunday video. So if you haven't seen the other two, I'll link them above or in a playlist at the end, but I invite you to go back and watch those. The premise of this is that I started with 50 items 2 weeks ago that I sourced from consignment shops, regular Goodwills, as well as the Goodwill bins. So we have a good variety of things, and we're tracking which items sell within the next 90 days, within 90 days. So we're in week 3. And before I show you what sold, I want to show you some things that I thought would have sold by now that haven't, and some things that have gotten a lot of attention and I expect to sell soon. So first up is this Lululemon men's quarter zip. I am pretty sure that this is going to sell, if not this week, probably by mid-September, but definitely within the 90 days. There is attention, it's priced right, and so we do accept offers. So these items, just to be kind of compliant with the challenge, are set at a 20% off offer. So that's kind of like the limit for this 90 days. So if someone sends an offer and it's within 20% of the listed price, we'll accept it. If not, we'll counter so that we're at the 20%. Otherwise, we're gonna let them ride for the 90 days to see how many. I mean, of course, I could sell them all for $1 and whatnot. That's not helpful to anybody. We wanna see how many of these items can sell at a good price within the next 90 days. We do have some seasonal items that I'm hoping will go ahead and move pretty quickly. But another item that has gotten a lot of attention is this Hogwarts cardigan sweater that I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I've never read a book. I haven't watched the movies. I'm not into that type of stuff. But a lot of people are, and this has gotten a lot of attention. And I'm definitely expecting it to go pretty soon. And one more I'll show you. These shorts have gotten so much attention. We actually sold another pair, same brand, just a little bit different style. So we still got plenty of season left, and I expect these to go within the next week or so. So let's pop in to the other room and I'll go over the items that did sell this week for us. Hey friends, I am here in the kitchen because nobody's home. So we are going to go through, and that's Ruby in the background, my dog. She just needed to make her presence known. We are going to go through what has sold from our first 50 items, and I'll give you a little detail about them and all the information about sell-through that I have found. So if that sounds good, smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you like reseller content and you're interested in starting or growing your reselling business. So first up, we're gonna start off with this cabbie zip up sweater. It was listed on July 22nd and it sold 5 days later. So cabbie is a catalog brand or a party brand. It's kind of like Tupperware, but for clothes. You go to cabbie parties, at least I've only been to one, and it has been probably like 15 years ago, but you go to people's houses, you meet with the cabbie representative, they have that collection, that season's collection there, and you can try on the pieces, you order them, they come to your house. So I have been to one cabbie outlet store. There is a cabbie outlet store in Mason, Ohio, about 2.5 hours at their outlet mall there. And so I'm not even sure if it's still there, but I have been to an outlet there. But otherwise, these are not pieces like that you can go down to the mall or pick up at the Costco or whatever. So they are not, I guess, easy to purchase because you have to be invited to a party and all that. They might have a website. I don't know. Let's look. While I have my computer here. If you can order them online. Yes, you can shop online as well. So it's like a catalog brand. But this zip up sweater sold, the order total on eBay, the order total was $34.17. The sales tax was $238. And the transaction fee was $4.62. The shipping label was $6.79 because it was a big, chunky, heavy sweater, and we earned $20.38 off of that. Currently, at time of recording this video, there were 497 active listings for cabbie sweater size large or extra large, and there were 202 sold. So in the same 1 year period. So that brings us to a 41% sell-through rate. As far as cabbie items, I would focus on their more substantial pieces because they tend to sell better. More substantial pieces like sweaters, dresses, blazers, and larger sizes, I would say large and up. Of course, that's always how I roll. The next up, we have this Abercrombie & Fitch men's button down. Now, this was a muscle cut button down, and it sold on Poshmark on Monday, July 29th. It had been listed. Let's see, I have all my different notes here, friends. It had been listed since the 22nd as well, so it was listed for a week. Now, this has been returned to us because there was a flaw, so we are going to remove that from we're not going to replace it. We're just going to say that it's damaged and kind of keep that information for our final data collection. But it did sell on Poshmark originally for $13. After the $2.95 in fees, we were left with $10.05. And Abercrombie has a sell-through rate of only 19%. So as far as their button-down shirts, if you're doing Abercrombie, because I do believe the brand is having a resurgence, I would check out comps on their like logo wear, like their logo sweatshirts and things like that, as well as their denim. They do have a line of denim that is their curve collection, and it is for curvier people. Those items do have a higher sell-through rate. So kind of stay away from the button downs because they only have a 19% sell-through rate. And I am using Terapeak, which gives me a whole year, 1 year outlook on the items. Next up, we have this LL Bean flannel shirt. It was also listed on July 22nd, and it sold in 8 days on Mercari for $17.82, which is about standard for the flannel shirts after all the taxes and fees. Like Mercari, the buyer does not pay any, the seller does not pay any fees. But when I looked at what they're going at eBay, on eBay, and if I would have had to back out the shipping and all the fees, it is in that $17 to like $22 range. Currently, there are 11,071 listed, and over the past year, 8,293 have sold. So that's like a 75% sell-through rate. LL Bean is a perennial favorite. If it is in good pre-owned condition, I would go ahead and pick it up because it, like I said, I feel like it's a good flip, especially as we move in to fall and winter. They have lots of it's based out of Maine. So they have lots of great cold weather gear. I would look for the LL Bean boot. It is a all-weather duck boot, and they sell like hotcakes, friends. So if you are starting to source for fall and winter, definitely put that on your list, as well as any of their sweatshirts, sweater, knit pieces, and of course their classic flannels. Next up, friends, we have Frank and Eileen. So Frankie and Eileen is extremely expensive. I've only found this brand 3 times. Yeah, this is the 3rd time. And the pieces always flip quickly and for a lot of money. So I paid up for these pants a little bit, and you guys at a consignment shop, and friends, you guys know your girl is a binge shopper and does not like to pay up. But I will pay up for Frankie and Eileen because it will flip for me. Let me find my notes on it. So these were called, oh, did I not take any notes? Hold on, friends. Oh, somewhere. Okay, they sold on eBay, and my Frankie and Eileen always sell on eBay. That's where they've sold consistently and quickly. So this was called the Murphy $1 Billion Pant, and it's gray. It is like a skinny fit cropped pant. It does have pockets, casual. It's a pull-on. The order total for these pants was $81.88. So someone paid $81.88 for used pants. So that lets you know that the brand is quality and it is sought after. The sales tax was $6.81. The transaction fee was $10.51. Those are the fees that I, as the seller, paid. And the shipping label, it was $5.07, and my earnings were $59.49. Well worth the $8 that I paid up for those pants. So I would pick up anything in this brand. I mean, unless it was like a basic white tee, but any button downs, blazers, dresses, pants, pick them up. This brand is golden, and it has over 100% sell-through rate on all sizes. The next item that sold from our challenge, Planet by Lauren G. We sold this tunic. This was another item that I've paid up for, and I've only found it twice. This was listed on the 23rd, and it sold on August 1st, so 7 days. It sold within a week, and there was some going back and forth over it. It did sell. The order total was $35.12. The sales tax was $2.40. The transaction fee was $5.64. The shipping label was $5, and the earnings were $29.36. There are currently 78 available in various sizes, and by this brand, in various styles. 78 available on eBay, and 184 sold. So the sell-through rate is over 100%. The items on average sell for about $45.63. Mine sold for $35, but it is a sleeveless tank top tunic, so it's not one of their more substantial pieces or the sets. So Planet by Lauren G is definitely a brand that you should consider picking up when you're out at the thrift. I would even pay up a little bit for it, but as always, be sure to check the comps. And I think that is it. That is it, friends. So far, throughout our challenge, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of our 50 items sell within less than a week. So we will jump in next week and see what else sells over the course of the week. But I'm feeling pretty good. My goal is to sell through like all of it, but in 90 days, but I'd be happy with 75% of it selling for, and that's kind of what I'm going to guess at, is like 75% of it will sell within the 90 days. So thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you are interested in learning more about what brands are selling now and sell-through rate, follow me on as I do this experiment, and be sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and let me know how your week is going in the comments. Thanks so much for joining us. Bye.